Here is a review of the Pijaya pet water fountain for small dogs and cats. The company sent me this for my review. So we're going to check this out with my Siamese cat. So here are the parts. It comes with 3 water filters, which go in between this white tray here, this kind of white lid where the water's going to squirt up, and this green base. So you can see how they set the filters up. I'll have to take the plastic off, obviously, but the filter goes kind of down in there, and I've got 3 of them, so that helps to filter the water when it comes up down to the center, and then it'll drip back down inside the base where we're going to keep the water. And here it comes with a little mat. This mat folds out once I get it out of the bag. I just set this unit down to keep it from sliding. It's especially good if you have a, like a linoleum floor or wood floor or something. You don't want it to slide around or get a lot of water splashing all over. This mat will help protect your floor. And then these are the parts. I'm going to take everything apart here and we'll assemble it. The water fountain, and of course your power adapter. So, alright, I'll go ahead and get everything all assembled, and then we'll go on to the next step of testing it out with my kitty. Now here on the assembly, as you can see, I've got the pump set in the base. And this is real important because it has a little cable here with an LED light. It needs to set into the base of the unit like this. This also helps to monitor the water level, ensure that you don't overpump the water in the base and cause the pump to burn out. So I'm assuming that's what this LED light is for, but it sets right down here in the base. As you can see here, they give you a nice little diagram for this little submersible pump, so you can see exactly where to put it. And then now for the cable, getting the cable to be able to plug into the power adapter, you actually have to fish the cable down through this little channel. As you can see here, it's got a little ledge right here. And so the power cable actually comes down on the inside, down here through this little channel in the edge and out the bottom. So with the cable running down on the inside of the bucket and plugged in to my power adapter, I'm ready now to assemble the rest of this. Alright, there's 2 more things we need to do with the base before we put the top together. First thing is this little black stopper. You can see it has a little indent on the side, and that's where it basically fits right along the edge here to kind of ensure that this cable stays in place. So you just kind of push this down, push that into place, and then the other piece that goes in here is this filter like media. It just kind of goes down into the square beside the pump, and it helps to filter the water as it's coming into the submersible pump on this side. And again, you don't want to forget this. If it gets bumped out of place, you want to make sure that's set right down there in that little ledge on the side here, this little LED light. So that's what it should look like in your base. You have your filter in front of the pump sitting down exactly where they show you in the little schema at the bottom. You got your power cable that comes up and down the side and out the bottom, plugged into your power adapter, and a little bit of that sponge or rubber kind of media. I don't know exactly what that's called, but foam. It's almost like a foam. It just kind of squeezes down along the side with the cable, holds that in place. Now we're ready to put the top on. It's really very simple. Like I said, you've got the filter in between, and this is a little spout that they give. They actually give 2 spouts. We've got this one, which kind of the water comes out on the under edge of the leaves, kind of tree leaf, whatever style, just kind of squirts down. Or if your critter likes more of a bubbling, gurgling kind of water, fountain, that's what this little spout is. So you can kind of decide which one works best with your animal, cat, dog, whatever. And the other thing I wanted to point out is here, when you put the filter in, and this filter fits really nicely in the grooves that they have set here. So make sure you set your filter in there, and then you got that. We've got our cable coming out, and then obviously you just put this together. I wanted to point out too, this little hole right in here sits right down over top of that little spout on the pump, the submersible pump. So you want to make sure that you match everything up and line it up when you fill the bucket with water for your first time. That's how you put it together. And it's really quite simple. The water comes up, and then you just pick whichever spout you want to have for your animal. So your cat, your dog, whatever. Plug this into power. Make sure you fill the unit. And it also, like this, you can see here on the side, has this nice little clear edge, so you can kind of keep an eye on the water level as well. You don't have to take the whole thing apart just to check it. Now here, before we fill the unit up with water, they recommend that we rinse the charcoal filters out. And just for the first time before setting it up, they just recommend that. Just do a quick rinse. Here I'm filling the unit. They say don't exceed the maximum water level, so we'll fill it right to that edge right here. And then we'll be ready to plug this in and see how my kitty likes it. Alright, the unit's running and my kitty is checking it out. She's like, what is this? She usually likes running water. She's not sure what to make of this. Hey, Angel, check it out. Check it out. She's like, what is that? She's going to play with the water a little bit. Kind of fun. She's going to drink it. She'll drink it. Oh, that's great. You like that, huh, Angel? She might even play with it a little bit. Oh, perfect. Look at that. She likes it. Yeah, I think you like your new water fountain. She's never had a water fountain before. Oh, there she is. Yeah, she likes it. That's great. This little unit even has a night mode. Look at that. I love how it lights up. So, this is kind of a cool look. Very easy to see the water level. And there's my kitty. She's like, this is so interesting. Yeah, she's still watching it even though she's played with it and drawn quite a bit of water.